I picked up this pumpkin from Hobby Lobby. It was for $9.99 and I believe it was 40% off. And I removed the hanger. And I started by painting it with Wise Owl white primer. And then once that dried, I painted over that with the Snow Owl by Wise Owl. The primer is just going to make sure that I don't get any bleed through from the wood because I wanted the pumpkin to stay as white as possible. Now I'm taking some smoky quartz and I'm just starting to create some lines, gauging them with the round edge at the bottom. This pumpkin isn't perfectly even on both sides. And then I'm just going in with a dry brush that had a little white on there and kind of blending it in. And then I'm going back in, making some parts stronger and using my finger just to kind of blend it in. You don't want just a line. You kind of want it to blend with that white. My white was still a little wet. I found this sunflower at the dollar store. I believe the Dollar Tree. And I'm going to take some goldenrod and I'm going to use it as a pattern, like a stencil, and I'm going to go around the edge, just tracing the lines of the sunflower. This is just a one of those little felt shapes. I'm going to take some joint compound, and I like to use these plastic spackle knives when I'm using kind of like a sensitive material because the metal can sometimes grab on to the material. So this is just a little softer on the material, and they come with 3 in a pack. I get these right at the Dollar Tree. And you just want to apply your joint compound, and then I just scrape off the excess. And now I'm going to set that aside to dry, usually 24 hours. You can wash your felt pattern. I just do it with a hose and then let it dry. I'm taking some chocolate and I'm just taking a flat brush and I'm going to just start by painting the raised areas of the joint compound. While the chocolate is still wet, I'm going to take another brush and I'm going to start going in between these squares, and the brown is kind of blending with the white. I'm going to just leave that to dry for a minute as I start filling in the petals. Again, I'm using goldenrod. This is by Wise Owl. You can get 2-ounce samples at chocolatefancy.com. They come in a set of 6. And the goldenrod and the chocolate and the Snow Owl are all part of a set. If you want to go check that out at chocolatefancy.com. And these 2-ounce samples give you a lot of, it gives you a few projects. Now I'm just going in with a little Snow Owl while my goldenrod is still wet. And I'm just starting to trace out the petals a little bit better. And the white is just giving me some highlights. And it's just separating. And then I just did a little V at the bottom of the petals. Now I'm going in with that chocolate and white mixture. And a little bit of chocolate and outlining as well. Now I'm just going to go through and touch up all the raised areas of the inside of the sunflower. guys, this is just fun. You know, if you ever want to just do something fun, these things are fun. They give you a pattern if you're not good at drawing. This is a stencil. Actually, these are stickers that I picked up at Target. For $3, it had 2. I was a little disappointed because I thought it was going to come off in one sheet, but it actually, each letter was its own sticker. So I just used a piece of tape to keep me straight. And it said, fall is my favorite harvest. So it was cute. It was cute. It just was, you know, a little bit more work than I thought, just but not that big of a deal. But going back to the painting, this is just fun. I didn't, you know, you just kind of want to move your brush around. You know, it's not perfect, but it's fun I like to paint like this. So I use the sunflower as a pattern to show you that, you know, you don't need major artistic abilities to put an image on something. And I believe you can get these felts and owls and all different shapes. And once done, I did coat with 1 hour enamel. I really hope you enjoyed this video. For other tutorials, go check us out on YouTube. You can now watch all our videos at chalkitoutfancy.com. For any paint products, tissue paper transfer, or mesh stencils, chalkitoutfancy.com.